started late, so it's going to take me $48.
Yeah, this is right. This section. So this comes
At least like, I mean, for my seats, I can see, but I assume usually when they say that, they have like I assume that.
right. It says
Mel was she was saying.
Sherry.
But I could. I love how it's well, I had no idea, that's why I was unprepared. They probably did. But I feel like it was later. Yeah. It was like started at like 3 or 3:30. Yeah, I know it was just. Yeah, but it was like 3 weeks, so I wasn't like. I think they probably. It starts at 4.
So in the executive meetings, is Mike the one who takes the notes?
There's no notes in exec. Notes in
Mm-hmm.
notes in exec session. Just documentation within that, and there's like 5 Indiana codes that says they discuss A, B, C, D, E. It's just a general, like they discuss something. That's it. So, and then they sign that they were there, and Todd signs that it happened. And that's that.
They could be talking about who did what over the weekend.
They could.
Oh, yeah. I was just curious. I didn't know. I didn't know if they were. Like they got him on?
She's not a vice city.
This was a really quick, easy meeting. And there was a public hearing and a work session. I was like,
Surprise!
work session, city. That's always a big hearing. Just have lobbyists. So you listen to that. So
And then you get to listen to it again.
my hope is if she brings a handout, I just have to write the handout right onto complete notes. Which is awesome. I also have with ChatGPT where I can plug in that whole section and it makes sense of it, and then I can read through it and make sure that it makes sense and it's correct info. That makes things like that. So like when Connor's talking about things I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, it makes it sound normal.
It's beautiful. And so it's like between the voice to text option we have now with FTR and that, it's made my minutes from 4 to 5 days to about the 2.
The FTR text.
I know. I wasn't. I mean, it's still a lot of work, but it's
Easier work.
so much easier. I mean, I copy and paste and then make sense of it, taking out the time spaces and stuff. And, yeah. And then I'm not listening and typing and reverse because I didn't catch what you said, and then wait, did I type that right? And reverse and then fast forward because I'm too fast.
I did medical transcription in school because I had to. Nope.
Ugh.
Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Nope.
I used to dread minutes, but now I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. It's definitely a time builder. There's the balls.
Is he about ready for me to get him on? Do we know?
Just remind me we'll have a sign after moving in.
That non-enforcement is next force this morning.
What's that?
That non-enforcement.
Yes.
So Mike made the change.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
for our meeting of August 11, 2025. Let the record reflect that we have a quorum of Commissioners Harebrant and Altman. I believe we are expecting Commissioner Dillinger remotely. Is he on? Aha. So we'll go ahead and proceed and welcome him when he's available. First item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. And Mike, would you lead us, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item is the public hearing. Notice of hearing on the proposed lease among Hamilton County Hospital Association as lessor and Hamilton County, Indiana, and the Board of Trustees of Riverview Hospital, each as lessee. Would you give us an introduction, Mr.?
Yes, thank you, Commissioners. Jeremy Olin from Barnes & Thornburg, who is serving as bond counsel in this matter, can walk you through the resolution, which would be adopted post the public hearing, as well as the form of the lease that'd be approved today as well.
And this is on a resolution and not an ordinance, correct?
Yes, this is for a resolution. Yep, correct, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello again. I'm Jeremy Ullum with Barnes & Thornburg. We're serving as bond counsel on this Hospital Association bond issue. This, I think, is the second trip of 3 in front of the commissioners in this transaction, so you only have to deal with this one more time after this, we hope. But today we are holding a public hearing on the form of the lease. This is a lease financing, recall, with the Hospital Association leasing the facility to the hospital and to the county. And then the resolution does nothing but approve the terms of the lease. Maximum term, which is 20 years, maximum annual lease rental, maximum amount of bonds, et cetera. So that's what we're doing today. Once the Hospital Association also approves that lease, then we'll be able to execute it, publish notice, we have a waiting period, and then we'll be back again.
And Jeremy, the Hospital Association's similar to a public building corporation.
Correct, very similar. So similar to the building corporation when you're doing county facilities, just the Hospital Association is specific to the county hospital statute.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions before Mr. Holmes sits down?
No.
Okay. At this time, we'll open for public hearing. The proposed lease among Hamilton County Hospital Association as lessor and Hamilton County, Indiana, and the Board of Trustees of Riverview Hospital, each as lessee. Would anyone care to address the board or this matter? Seeing and hearing none, we'll close that public hearing.
Commissioners, with that, I would request that you approve resolution number 08-11-2025-1, outlining the lease that you just mentioned prior to that.
Very good. Is there a motion to that effect?
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Is that a second, Commissioner Dillinger?
Second, Dillinger.
Thank you. Any discussion among the board or questions? Roll call vote, please.
Altman?
Aye.
Dillinger? Dillinger?
Aye.
Harebrant?
Aye.
Very good. The resolution passes. Thank you.
There's 2 spots, Commissioner, the resolution and the lease, but they're all marked.
Got it. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of executive session memoranda. That was of today.
So moved, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Roll call.
Altman?
Aye.
Dillinger?
Aye.
Harebrant?
Aye.
Very good. Passes. Next item is approval of minutes, July 28, 2025.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion? All in favor? Roll call.
Altman?
Aye.
Dillinger?
Aye.
Harebrant?
Aye.
Thank you. Brings us to highway business.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
We have nothing on the agenda under highway business until we get to agreements and supplements. And I do have an agreement for you guys to hopefully execute. This agreement is for construction inspection for a federal aid job that is replacement of the bridge on Cynthia Road over Dyers Creek, known as Bridge 130. The project has about $1,426,000 of federal funds. It's going to letting later this year, and this is an Invest template agreement, and we recommend that you sign this agreement so we can get Aegis under contract for the inspection.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion on the contract? I believe Aegis is now merging with another construction company or something. They were in the
I heard
news.
something about that, but I don't know the details.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
That contract passes.
Second item I have for you is the typical right-of-way certification assurance letter. This is for our project. This is also a federal aid job on 281st Street from State Road 19 to Luan Road. And this just simply states that under this project, we will follow the Uniform Relocation Assistance and Real Property Acquisition Act in the acquisition of the right-of-way for that project. So recommend you sign.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
That passes.
Just bringing it down to permission to advertise. And this is for what will be our last resurfacing contract for this year. This is for resurfacing project 2503. It's for various roads in Jackson and White River Townships, primarily Strawtown Road, Mill Creek Road, Deer Creek area, and a few roads around Strawtown. And this is being advertised for the second acceptance of bids and hopefully awarding on September 8th of this year. Recommend your permission to move forward with that advertisement.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
I have one last item. It's mainly for a FYI. It's upcoming lane restrictions that will be on 146th Street. This is for the Leo Gas Convenience Station. It is going in between Cherry Tree Road and Community Drive. Back when Legacy was conceptualized, we had pre-planned some access points along there. So they are conforming to that plan. So eastbound 146th Street will be restricted at various times starting after August 20th for about 6 weeks from the hours of 9 to 3 for this project to put in the D-Cell XL lane. So restrictions won't be in place that whole time. It's anticipated that the actual restrictions during that 6 weeks will maybe be 12 days or 15 days, but it will occur some point during that period.
So they will only restrict when they're actively working on that area?
When they need to restrict to put in the construction adjacent to the lane. Is that correct, Dave? Dave's been in contact with us.
Well, it's just, have we gotten rid of the other utility work on the north side? That's been causing,
The water line utility work, I
I
think
am
that
not
should be
aware.
done now.
It should be.
They were getting ready to bury it.
well,
This-
I don't want them both at the same time because we'll
correct,
have a
correct.
hideous mess. We already, well, the other one was problematic.
This is eastbound between Community and Cherry Tree. It's eastbound on the south side.
Yeah.
And it'll be the same restrictions we always follow, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. They can't work on the weekends. And they are saying 6 weeks. It'll probably take about 3 weeks, and it'll be about 6 to 10, maybe 12 days of work within that period. but there are days when they can't work, and it'll be open both lanes, so.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all
Any
I
other
have.
announcements?
No, thank you.
Sounds good. We're at ISSD, Mr. Mertens.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I've got 3 items. The first one is a contract with Konica Minolta to do PDF accessibility revisions. We took this to council and got the funding for this at their last meeting. This will take PDFs that are on our website and make them accessible for ADA compliance purposes.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
The next item is a contract with Computronics for what they call web UI implementation. This is taking some older technology, some public-facing sites that we have, and updating them to, again, ADA accessible sites that are responsive to mobile phones and smaller displays. This project did start out at approximately $270,000, though through work with our staff, we've got that down to around $120,000.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion on that?
Nope.
Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
And the last one is just a change order. It's changing the credit card processing for the county. And you can see there's no cost to this. It's a change through IoT in the state.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Next item is court administration.
Commissioner Altman, Ms. Ackland is unable to make it, so I'll be prepared to present this under my.
Okay.
That's fine. Thank
Looks
you.
like a pretty standard
Yep.
pauper contract. Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion? It's a replacement, as I understand it. Roll call?
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
Thank you. Mr. Bethel is approaching.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I've got a couple things for you. I've got 3 meal requests. Would you like to do those together or separately?
You
I
can do
think
the
that-
meals together.
Okay. 3 of them. The first is for a Thyra workshop that was hosted by the EOC. It was a last-minute lunch coverage. The second one was snacks for a Public Safety Communications new hire event where we brought the families in to meet the staff. And then the third one is for the hazmat exercise coming up at the end of the month, a luncheon.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
And then the last thing I have is a request for some of our employees to possibly exceed the $10,000 minimum overtime, maximum overtime for the year. We've got a handful of them that the report this year shows that past the halfway point, we may be encroaching upon that by the end of the year.
So moved, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Kind of central. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Altman,
Aye.
Dillinger,
Aye.
Harebrant,
Aye.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hamilton County Emergency Management, Mr. Tennyson. Is he here? There he is.
Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Commissioners. I've got a couple items for you today. The first one is to request approval of the federal fiscal year 2023 Building Resilience, Infrastructure, and Communities Program Grant Agreement. So what this grant will be used for, it's mitigation funding that will support the development of a updated multi-hazard mitigation plan for Hamilton County. Under this grant, the total award is $24,304, but Hamilton County is also responsible for a match of funds in the amount of $8,128.60. So that brings the total project cost through this grant to $32,432.60. We plan to utilize the funding to hire a contractor to help us complete the plan, make sure we're pulling accurate data and meeting all the FEMA requirements for the plan, and then completing it by congressional and statutory deadlines. So I'm here today to seek approval and signature on the grant agreement so we can utilize the awarded grant funds to update the multi-hazard mitigation plan for Hamilton County.
Okay, I may have misunderstood you. That's for 2025, correct?
Yes, it's for this year, but it's older grant funding from 2023 that they just made available.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Altman.
Aye.
Dillinger.
Aye.
Harebrant.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And the last item I have for you is to request approval of the Security Solutions International Request for Training and Addendum. This is for a contract for the Multiple Assault Counterterrorism Action Capability MACTAC Train the Trainer Active Shooter course that is tied into the Domestic Preparedness Terrorism Initiative project we're working on. We have a full-scale exercise planned for this November. And what the MACTAC is some subject matter experts that are instructors, but they also bring a team of peer-to-peer threat to engage law enforcement and realistic training for multiple attackers versus single attackers. So it's very crucial to have them as part of the exercise in order to provide a realistic training environment for law enforcement, fire, and EMS. The training portion that they bring specifically focuses on public safety, addressing the multiple attackers, further developing a tactical expertise, incorporating a mutual aid response from all of public safety, and then also incorporating NIMS ICS for scene coordination and management. So that's what they bring to the table, and then the cost for this would be $16,500, and it'd be covered out of 2024 UASI funding that was previously awarded or approved by the board. So here today to seek approval and signature on the contract in support of this piece for the project.
Motion to approve, Harebrant.
Second, Dillinger.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Altman.
Aye.
Dillinger.
Aye.
Harebrant.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Chad, can you come up? I want to discuss UASI funding that we just received. Grant funds are made available for application. Is there anything, since we've got such a short turnaround, that the board needs to consent to for that application to go through?
Not yet. DocuSigned signed the charter that was sent through today, so the charter has signed, and now we begin having the internal meetings to outline the usage of the funds. We went through the allocation, and the allocation that was given to Hamilton County as our portion of the recommended allocation, once the meeting goes through, is approximately $500,000 for UASI-related projects, which is substantially more than the previous years because the overall grant to the state was considerably more, and we were able to express our opinion on Hamilton County needs, so our share of that went up substantially to $500,000, and then we're also looking at some election security things to see if we may be able to include some of that. So now that the charter is signed, as soon as that goes through and is submitted by the state in the very basic format of how much goes for each project, then we will come back and meet as a group in Hamilton County with our public safety leadership and your leadership and go through what those projects actually are for the classification of that $500,000, but that will all have to happen fairly quickly so that we can get that turned around, turned back into the federal government since it was delayed in being distributed due to the FEMA change.
I just wanted to make sure that we didn't need to do anything before our next commissioner meeting.
No, I don't believe so. I think the charter of the DocuSign of the charter document that we did today should suffice us until we can have our working group meetings on the allocation of the
Okay,
funds.
is there a motion to ratify the charter?
So moved, Harebrant.
Steve? Second. Discussion? Roll call?
Altman.
Aye.
Dillinger.
Aye.
I think he's,
Aye. Aye.
I heard yeah, aye there.
I heard
Hello?
an aye.
you're kind of breaking up.
You know, he kind of looks like a baby bird every time that he says "I," like he's getting ready to be fed by his mother.
Well, it looks like one of those people, they blurred out his face. I'm not sure what's going on.
Dillinger,
That's all right. We have two.
Hair
We're
Grant.
good.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh. Community Development Block Grant, Ms. Westermeyer.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
I have a couple items for you today. The first is a request approval for the amendment to the funding agreement for the Home Place Duets Development Project with HAND. And that amendment is essentially extending both the disbursement fund deadline as well as the period of performance deadline. The disbursement is extended from December 31st, 2024 to December 31st, 2025. And the period of performance is extended from December 31st, 2024 to December 31st, 2026.
Commissioner, I have a couple of questions. Michelle, why is the due date essentially being pushed back by a year?
The project is still active, even though all the funding, the CDBG funding has been utilized as part of that project.
The CDBG funding for this one's $350,000, correct?
Yes.
That's supposed to be for the land acquisition?
Yes.
So the land acquisition is not?
It has been
It has
completed.
occurred?
Yeah, and basically, they're planning on actually starting construction, breaking ground, probably within the next month or so. There was just, delays due to like cost overruns and securing additional funding.
Is the extra funding that you're talking about being secured, is it secured? Do we
Yes,
have it?
yes.
It's in the bank account, ready to go?
Yeah,
No.
all of their grant requests, all the additional funding for that project has been secured.
So it's $3.6 million, does that sound right?
Yeah.
And so now HAND has the full 3.6 and change or whatever it is, $1 million, so we can proceed forward?
Yes.
So is that going to cause any issues with using the CDBG funds since these are from the original one's 2023, is that right? Am I looking at that right? November 28th of 2023? Yes. Is that going to cause us any reporting issues or anything?
No. The CDBG funds that were allocated towards that project have been spent. We've drawn them down.
I didn't know if there was a completion part of it with our federal funding.
I will have to continue reporting to them to let them know kind of what the progress of the project is as a whole.
Okay. With the delay, can you provide the commissioners from time to time just an update of where they are with the project? If they have already, that's great. Just keep doing so. Just want to make sure we stay on top of those so that those kind of funding, especially if it's from 2+ years ago, it's being tracked and used appropriately. I assume the same thing for the other project too. It's for land acquisition. Land acquisition has occurred at this point in time?
Yes.
And the funding for that project has been secured, the delta, which 1.6 million and change would be the rest. And that also should be starting within the next month?
Yep.
Do we have a requirement that before the funds are dispersed, all the other matching funds are in place?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
We probably
need to do going forward, just so that our CDBG funds aren't left hanging out there. We wouldn't want something to happen where we spend the money on the land acquisition, 2 years ago or so, and all of a sudden we're forced to pay it back because the project never came to fruition.
True.
So I think we'll add that to the going forward.
Well, either that or we put a clawback provision, in the event that whatever it is secured and the project falls through, that at least it reverts back to the county or we have say in the next project. I just want to make sure that money's protected because
absolutely
trying to match stuff's really hard. Okay.
That's all I have, Michelle.
Mr. Attorney, was there anything else?
No, I think that's all. If they're ready to proceed with that, it sounds like they have the money there. And
motion to approve here, Brent.
On both.
On both.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
I think that was.
He said second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Altman.
Aye.
Dillinger.
Looks like he's
Mayor
frozen.
Brandt?
Aye.
Motion carries. He's grinning. He must have said okay.
Does his face keep being bored? Commissioner committee report.
What's the, she had one
I have
more.
none.
She
Yeah, one
she has one more thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. So the final item, request approval for our final draft of the annual action plan for the program year 2025. And just a quick breakdown on those allocations. In that final draft, we have $541,922 allocated for affordable housing, $75,000 allocated for home repair, $300,000 allocated for infrastructure, and then $229,231 set aside for planning, administration, and fair housing, for a total of $1,146,153 in CDBG funds.
Do any of the communities do the home improvement stuff, or are they just putting it on specific infrastructure?
I'm not aware of any of them using it for home improvement, which is partly why we feel it's important to bring that program back and start offering.
It just, there's need in every community.
Yeah.
It's just.
Well, you're seeing people like Crossroads Church and Eric Lowe over there that had hundreds of kids come in with construction mentors, and they took them out and they identified several different homes throughout our county that made significant repairs. Earlier this summer, I went out with them and watched what they did, and it was pretty significant what they do out there. You've got those types of organizations that don't require CDBG.
Well, the thing is, we could match, I assume, when they do things, at least do material.